You're now tuned in to 13 Signs Astrology YouTube channel. Now I'm gonna get into this last piece about really the true. This is really right here. I guess you could say like one of the deepest aspects that a lot of these newer celebrities, like these indigo children, that have now turned into celebrities, and even going into these crystal babies too. All of them, 90s, 2000s, all the way up until like really now. Uh, these celebrities now, what they really want is to get this supreme eye. That's what they're trying to get, and they want to get taken up on this shit. Because in the Book of Revelations, it talks about them taking up the 144,000. What made them elite and exclusive is that they were supposed to be taken up on a ship or on some form of a wheel or a vessel. Some people call it a wheel, and Elijah Muhammad called it the mother plane. Some people call it a vessel or a ship. But the bottom line is that they were supposed to be taken up on this ship, and on this ship is where the supreme technology and the computer programs and a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about, this human technology that I've been speaking about, a lot of this stuff is actually taking place on this ship. And it's similar, and I know you're like, man, you watching too many movies, but it's very, very real because of the fact that they started tracking this stuff with the Roswell crash back in like the 40s. So that's going to really take us back to the very beginning. All of this stuff starts during or during 1947, going up until now. So when they start talking about that, they discovered the 13th sign and all of that type of information. All of this came from the beginning of the crashing of this shit in Roswell, and them discovering this more bigger ship or the supreme ship that all of these mini ships were coming out of. They were coming out of this bigger ship, and that's where everybody wants to get to, or everyone now is what they're calling themselves. That's where everyone wants to get taken up into, is this craft or this ship or whatever, so they can get prophecies and updates about the future. Because now you're not going to win unless you know the future. That's where it's going to come down to, because now it's like a war of minds. So it's like, if you don't know the future, and if you don't know, what I'm saying, what's going on as far as the future, you're running the risk of being infiltrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, your technology is not as sophisticated as it should be if you can't, plug into that future. So that's what all of these celebrities, that's the real secret, and that's what they really want. Like, that's what they're really buying into, though. And that's what they paying big money to get into it. I know you're like, well, why do ETs want money and all of this? But it's like they look at it like a game. You got to remember that it's like monopoly to them. So they want to acquire as much of that as they can, so they can go invest in that. You know what I'm saying? So then when they go back to their planet, they can go invest in that. It's just like what you're trying to do. Anything that you're trying to do, ETs are just doing it on a different level because they move in civilization.